everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi! My name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are doing December 2021's Pick a Card reading. I know, I can't believe it's December already either. So with that being said, all I ask you to do before you pick a pile in front of you is to get into a calm, quiet space, take a few deep breaths, and really let your intuition pick the pile or the ornament in front of you. And so all of the timestamps for each group will be down in the description box below, as well as in a pinned comment by me in the comments section. So if you want to pick, we've got group number 1 right here with the crystal pine cone ornament. Group number 1. Group number 2 with the believe star. And group number 3 with the snowflake. So again, timestamps will be down in the description box as well as in the comments. And if you need to pause this video to meditate on the piles, you can do so now. If not, I will see you in your particular group. Hello, group number 1s, those of you who chose the crystal pine cone ornament. We'll leave that right there. We're going to take a look at your Curious Creatures Tarot first, and then dive in with your Oracle cards after. All right, first up representing you, we've got Queen of Pentacles. Love it. Next up representing what's going on, the Wheel of Fortune. This is such a vibrant card. I love it. And representing advice, we've got the Four of Swords. All right, so automatically you have a lot of abundance here, a lot of change, and the need to rest and relax. So with this Queen of Pentacles representing you, you are a nurturer, you are caring, compassionate, creative. You make your own way and you do it on your own. You know exactly what you want and how to get there. But there's a cycle here with this Wheel of Fortune. So this is a very abundant, very lucky, very awesome cycle that's coming in for December. Don't be afraid of the change. Don't be afraid if anything gets a little off kilter for you. It's okay. You may be a little resistant to this change, hence the Four of Swords here. So there might be a lot going on. There might be a lot of people that you're having to take care of, especially since it's the holiday season. So there might be a lot of things that the responsibility falls upon you, especially being a nurturer and very compassionate. So the advice here for December is to rest, to recuperate, to make sure you are getting your 8 hours of sleep at least, to make sure that you are meditating, taking time for yourself, by yourself. Also, if you have any like hobbies that you enjoy that takes your mind off of stress or whatever this new cycle is for you, the advice there is to take time to do that as well. So for me, for an example, when I feel a little stressed out and I need to like get my mind away from things, I like to go to crafting. I like to crochet, especially if I'm sitting there in front of the TV. I have to have something to do with my hands. So that's a perfect way for me to kind of get away from the everyday stressors and burdens. So there's something going on with this Wheel of Fortune. It's a new cycle. It's a new change. It's a new turning. And again, it could just mean that this is a new season for you. You could even be a business owner or do a side hustle. So for those of you who are, you know, doing their Etsy or doing a side hustle that involves a lot of time away from, you know, family or your day job, so to speak, it could be very stressful. It could be a lot of change because things are happening rapid and quick due to the holiday season. So I see you being very much very successful, but at the same time, I could see this being a very stressful time. A lot of change, a lot of rapid change as well. So remember to take time out for you. Remember to rest, relax, meditate, take in those hobbies. And if you're somebody who does crafts for a side hustle or for their job, if you enjoy that craft for yourself, make sure you like chisel out time for you to make yourself something. You know, you don't always have to, sometimes it's nice to be able to like do a project for yourself. You know what I mean? Like enjoy the process again for yourself or for your family, but like rest, recuperate. Yeah, a lot of self-care. But I see a lot of abundance, a lot of fortune here. So this is awesome. I definitely am getting the small business owner, entrepreneurial side hustle for group number ones. All right, let's keep going. So we have the Moonology cards here, the manifestation. Look at this, we have go for it. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing, especially if it's your side hustle, it's going to be successful. Whatever you're doing to create this abundance and make, success for yourself, keep doing it, keep going for it, keep shooting for the moon, because you're going to get the abundance. You're going to be successful at it. This is a brand new cycle, like I said. So again, especially with December coming, it might feel chaotic because change often does, but at the same time, it's going to be very, very good for your finances and for you to feel good about what you're doing as well. And then look at this. Relax. So take time and make sure you are relaxing. This Four of Swords is huge advice for you. I know sometimes it's hard to take time out for yourself. I am horrible with it, but this is a must for you. You've got a lot going on here. A lot is about to change and change for the better for you, but you need to make sure that you are putting yourself first a lot, okay? Make sure you relax. You cannot give from an empty cup. And I know a lot of you out there are givers with this Queen of Pentacles, but again, you cannot nurture, you cannot be compassionate if you are not nurturing and being compassionate with yourself. Okay? I'm going to start scolding. All right, next up are your messages from your spirit animal guides. First up, we've got Roadrunner. Keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously. Why do I feel like Roadrunner is going to be you in this month? Like I feel like you're just going to go, 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 go. And again, you need to focus on this, on the fact that you need to relax. Let me see. That's what I'm picking up here. I just want to make sure that I am getting some of these. Yep, speed, multitasking, intelligence, adaptability, being flexible, communication, and balance. Look at this. And self-care, balance. All right. Don't always be on the go all the time because you're going to run out of all of that energy real fast. Let me make sure I can show you all the cards. There we go. Next up, we've got Gorilla. Take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. So make sure that you do take time for your family in the month of December, that it's not all going to one place. Don't leave anybody out if they need your help. But you being the Queen of Pentacles, you already know that. You already have a plan, I am sure. But this is like call upon your family for strength. Make sure you're calm, be patient with your family, friends, and yourself. And just be very calm within this time because this is going to require a lot of calmness and compassion, this change, this new cycle. And then we have Camel. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges before you. So just like a camel who stores all of their, I think it's water in the hump, if I'm not mistaken, make sure that you are prepared for this time. Make sure that you have everything you need to get through this, this cycle and this change and this entrepreneurial spirit, if that's you. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. But yeah, I definitely think that once you have the resources, and again, that calls to the Four of Swords and relaxing here, because again, like I said, you can't pour from an empty cup. So make sure that you take the time out for yourself to revitalize so you can call upon that resource, right? Awesome. Let me just make sure there's not another little message in here. because I love making sure we all get what we need here. Yeah, determination, resourcefulness, fortitude, centered, strength, positivity, replenishment. Yep. All right. Awesome. Yeah, you've got a lot going on in December. It's going to be busy for you, but I am excited for you. This is all good things. Just remember your self-care. Remember yourself, period. All right, now we've got your Seasons of the Witch Yule cards. First up, we've got ornaments. And it says, so it is a remembrance of what once was, and with what will be, a fragile beauty becoming upon thy. All right, so ornaments. Let's take a peek at what this means, because this is a new deck to me, and I wanted to make sure we are using our Yule deck for Yule. All right, so reflections, memories, and intent. So what do you want to remember this holiday season? What is your intent for the month of December? Remember, intent matters, especially if you are doing any spell work, any energy work. Intent always matters. So what do you intend to put out in the world? What do you intend to do with this Wheel of Fortune now that fortune is favoring you? Memories, you're going to be making a lot of them, I'm sure, in the month of December. Take a step back and review your Christmas tree of success. Ornaments guide you to think and reflect on your situation. Is this something you want to continue to put your efforts into? Is this something you wish to see in your life next year, or in 5 years, or 10 years? Are you making choices that align with where you imagine yourself to be? Like ornaments, you have to move things this way and that until everything falls into place. If your situation feels like something you'd like to keep around for years to come, then keep doing what you are doing and trust the process. If not, it may be time to make some different choices. Next up, we've got light. Saying, hope is but a word casting the unseen. Let there be light where light is but a dream. So again, what are we illuminating? What are we shining a light onto? What are we wanting to remember? What are we wanting to focus on? So yeah, hope is the key word here. So again, pulling this card is a sign of abundance and increase in all areas of your life. You may see an increase in your finances, such as a raise or an unexpected financial windfall. In love, this card is a positive sign of new love or marriage. And let's see, something positive is on its way when light shines on your reading. I love that. And next, we've got Mother Mary here. Into the arms of a mothering embrace swells a wisdom full of grace. In thy bosom where she whispers, sleeps the eye of winter. Mother Mary, that makes me think of the Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, very much a mother figure. So whilst you can nurture everyone else, you also need to remember to nurture yourself, right? Let's see. All right, mother, nurturing energy and wisdom. And I don't need to go any further with that reading because that's exactly what we're talking about. Nurturing yourself, your family, your business, nurturing this fortunate time period for you. All about that. I love. Okay, next up, we've got your Prism Oracle cards. We've got happiness. That's so great to see. It's going to be a very, very happy month for you. And then we've got space. Create the space for you to find time to relax, to find time for your enjoyment, to find time for you to spend it with family, with friends. Create that time and that space for you to do all of those things because, again, it's going to be a busy month for you. There's going to be a lot going on. You need to take the initiative and take the time to create that space for those things to happen for you. And then we have surrender. Yep. So surrender to what needs to be done. Surrender to your self-care. Surrender to just the change and the cycle that's happening. And look at that. We've got movement. Yeah, it's going to be quick. It's going to be fast. Things are going to be happening all around you. Don't be afraid. Don't be stressed out because all of this is fantastic. All of it is good. But just remember to relax. Just remember to take time out for yourself. And last but not least, we've got your Wild Goddess Oracle card. So first up we have the Seeker. Awesome. And the back says, the meaning of life is to seek ways to give your life meaning, doing so with gratitude, patience, and compassion for both your others and yourself. Look at that. Next, we have the Game Changer. These are such beautiful cards. I love them so much. How confident you feel about magic and change, again, change, especially your ability to magically change yourself and your situation is crucial. So again, what are we doing to create sanity, to create a safe space for you to enjoy yourself and your family and friends, as well as what you are doing for your business, or, you know, if you're not working for yourself, for other people, the company, the job in which you have. And your last card here is the Peacemaker. All right, it is time to make peace. You will get much farther on your path through kind acts and words than you will by forcing things or vengeance. And I find that this is quite fitting for the month of December. It's kind of like we all just need to chill, make peace with everything that has happened. But for you specifically, group number ones, just make peace with the fact that you're going to have to take time out for yourself. It's hard. It's not fun sometimes. But self-care is super important. Resting is super important. Like, there's so many of you that take your job home with you, specifically teachers. And unfortunately, a lot of these situations, you have to take your job home with you. But you also need to give yourself a break. You also need to make sure that you are taken care of. You are relaxed. You are nourished, both with food, energetically, and emotionally. So for the month of December, that's the challenge for you. Nurture yourself, relax, rest, do some hobbies that creates that sense of joy and wonderment and love that you have for it, that passion. Things are going to be very abundant for you. Things are going to be coming in. Things are changing. Things are, coming quick. So make sure that you do heed that advice, because you cannot give from an empty cup. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful December. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number twos, those of you who chose the Believe ornament. What we're going to do first is start with your Curious Creatures Tarot, and then we're going to dive a little bit deeper with your Oracle cards. So do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you. So for representing you in the month of December, we've got the Empress. Awesome. I love this card, that little baby bird on her lap. Ah, love it. All right, and representing the situation or what's going on in the month of December, we've got Five of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Don't worry yet. And the advice here for you, we've got Justice. Okay. All right. So representing you, this Empress, this is someone who is a nurturer, a mother figure, somebody who's creative and puts out fantastic ideas and follows through. This is somebody who taps into abundance and creates abundance. You might have a bunch of ideas going on right now in your head that you want to put into action. There might be a ton of things that you want to create in the month of December. Almost said November. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on within you and how you feel. This could also be fertility as well. I'm just throwing it out there because whenever I see the Empress, and especially with this little baby chick, I'm just throwing it out there. But again, fertility is also about creating things. So art, work, whatever you want to make tangible, right? All right. So next, we have the Five of Pentacles. So this usually talks about, lack. So lack of finances, lack of maybe health, but just that being within lack, that feeling of lack. Also, it could represent feeling like you're being left out in the cold, like you're feeling left out in general, isolated. So what I'm seeing here within these two cards is possibly, since it's the Pentacles, there might be some things that you want to do and create. That might be you might be taking a pay cut, or you might be experiencing worry about making it through December with finances, right? Again, it is a big month of spending. It is a big month of responsibilities. It's a huge month about trying to please everybody, right? And so being the Empress, you are the mother figure. You want to please everybody, nurture everybody, spoil everybody. And this doesn't necessarily have to be family. This could be your close friends. This could be your coworkers. But there's kind of a lot going on here. There could be a couple different camps here. So it could be that you want to create something and put it out in the world, but you're worried that it's not going to be financially viable, or you're not going to get a profit from it. And then there's also the people who are just trying to get by this December and are worried about finances, as we all can be, right? December is like the worst time. And also it could be, so there's like three camps here. So again, this is a general reading. Take what resonates with you. I'm just picking up what I see with the cards here. So there could be this third camp that you want to be around people and family so much, but again, with everything going on, you're feeling isolated. You're feeling like you can't, that it's not safe, that you shouldn't, which, you know what, go with your gut and your instinct, because again, better safe than sorry, better safe than sick, right? And again, if we break it all down, there's ways to not feel so isolated, right? And again, we don't need to go into all of that, but this is just what I pick up on. This is just what I see. A lot of just worry. This is what's going on. It's just a lot of worry. And you are somebody who wants to be compassionate and wants to create and be around people and want to express that. And I get it. But the advice here is this justice, which indicates fairness, which indicates rational thinking, which indicates balance. So all of those things are the advice here for you to help through the situation in the month of December. Whether you are just worrying about money or you are experiencing lack, there are ways to supplement it. There are ways to quell your worry. Go for it. If there's an idea that you have that you can create something to make a profit off of, go for it. Do it. Justice is all about balance, about fairness, and about rational thinking and putting inspired action into motion, right? Not necessarily like the inspired action such as the Magician card, but action that will create that balance, action that will create fairness, moderate thinking too, because we wanted that balance. But also with justice, since it's it coincides with the legal system, this could be about taking accountability as well. Now, I'm not trying to, scold or anything like that. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. But accountability just simply means assessing what's going on, owning up to what you need to do and doing it, right? So if you are worried about being isolated and out in the cold, so to speak, away from everybody, what is something that you can rationally do to not feel that way, or to be, feel welcomed and feel like you're a part of something? What is something that you can rationally do to create that? If you are worrying about income, if you're worrying about finances, all of that, what is the accountability that you can take to not have to worry? Is it, maybe doing Secret Santa instead of buying everybody gifts? Is it, not going to Starbucks, every day, or buying coffee or buying food out? Is it just tucking a little bit away every now and then? That's what I'm talking about. This is not meant to scold. This is not meant to shame. This is just simply what I see here. So the advice for the month of December is to take accountability and to have balance. All right. So balance with all of this. Okay. So let's dive a little bit deeper with your oracle cards here. First up, we've got your Moonology manifestation cards. We've got shine. So again, like you have this personality that you are sunshines and rainbows here. Like you can do it. You can like do anything you set your mind to. Shine, shine bright. You have the capability. You have the personality to where you can do anything you need to get done. Shine. What are your best attributes that you can create and utilize to create accountability to make sure that you aren't feeling this Five of Pentacles energy, right? And then next, oh my God, I just ended up saying that, didn't I? Take inspired action. So what can you do, again, to make sure that this energy goes away? That we don't have to deal with worry, that we don't have to deal with lack, all right? What is the action that you can take? And then we've got your messages from your spirit guides. I always get the title of this deck wrong. We've got unicorn. Look at that. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. Again, very on point and on brand with this Empress energy. Just want to see if there's anything else we can use for information here in the book. Yeah, believe in magic. And then we have honesty here, which is very much a justice thing. Healing, power, gentleness, restoration, inspiration, and protection. Right on. And then we have mountain goat, which says there's something out of balance. Look at that in your life. So do whatever you need to do to correct it. That's exactly what I was trying to say. And we don't need to go farther in the book for that. And your last spirit guide message is the tortoise. You're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. Absolutely. So there's a lot going on with this Five of Pentacles energy. So take a moment to get grounded, to feel protected. If that means going out in the park or where you in the backyard, wherever, and ground yourself that way, or if it's, cleansing your space, cleansing yourself, if it's having a black crystal near you, or tree agate, or a brown crystal, tiger's eye, anything like that to help ground you, so you're not spiraling, because we can all spiral, right? We can all, worry too much and spiral out of control. Get grounded, meditate, feel what you need to feel, and then take the action. All right. And next up, we've got your Yule Oracle, the Season of the Witch. And I'm going to read from the books from these because they're brand new to me. So this is my first time using it in the pick a card reading. So here we go. First up, we've got Wreath. There in the circle of life tends to breathe death. One is not without the other, eternally bound by the essence of spirit. All right. Come on. All right. Eternity, growth, symbolism of a circle. Life is always ebbing and flowing in a cycle of good and bad. Circles are a perfect representation of the wheel of life. So when wreaths enter your spread, it is a reminder that good fortune will return to you in time. If you are going through a rough patch, know that this period will not last forever. You are coming to a turning point in your life, and more paths will be available to you soon. Until that time, remember that you are what you attract. Keeping a positive attitude and trusting in the universe will help you draw even more favorable circumstances. If you're going through an unusually favorable time, remember to make the most of all things. Oh my gosh. Remember to make the most of it, as things will return to normal sooner or later. Live in the moment and cherish any good luck you have, because it may be over in a flash. So again, just remember, it's a cycle. What action can you take to create this balance? All right. And next we've got Snow. There is beauty in the divine that settles on thy flesh, a magical enchantment bestowed in purity. All right, so that one, I'm going to save that in a second. So 33. Softness, patience, and allowing. How beautiful is a white winter Christmas? All right. Water has long been associated with access to the spiritual realms, and snow's healing properties are similar. But water can be overwhelming, chaotic, a massive force. Snow is soft, pure, and gently whispers, allowing its healing to settle lightly upon you rather than being overwhelmed by an enormous flood. Snow is falling in your spread as a reminder to soften. There is no need to know everything at once, nor is there any reason to rush. Allow things to gently come to you over time. Operating from a place of force is when mistakes happen. Or worse, you can end up running over everything and everyone in your path, causing more obstacles, heartache, and disruption. Snow reminds you that force breaks more than it creates. Be gentle as you move ahead and trust that all will be revealed in due time. And your last Yule card here is chills. Upon my flesh, within thy bones, quivers a crawling frozen in numbness. Shall I ignore or shall I bestow it? A frozen knowing looks back at thy soul. All right, and this one says a wake-up call awareness warning. Interesting here. All right, your body is an intelligent being providing you with warning signs when you are in danger. Chills are one of those signs, and they warn you to seek shelter and warmth so that you do not freeze. Just like the body, your soul provides you with warning signs in the form of your intuition or the gut feeling that tells you something isn't right. Sacred soul, your awareness is needed now. You may be heading into a situation that can be avoided. There are red flags and clues that you have been ignoring. You may have felt that creepy feeling that something is off, but without proof, your ego tries to convince you that your feelings are misguided or premature. Do not dismiss what you feel. There is still time to seek shelter from the cold before getting caught at night in the snow. All right. So again, accountability comes into that too. Like, were you trusting your gut? Were you aware of the situation? Like, again, this is not meant to shame. This is not meant to scold. This is me just strictly seeing what's on the cards here. But again, nothing like severe or negative. Like, you can turn this around, right? Like, that's what I'm trying to say here, is that now is the time to take a look at what's going on around, be aware, and know that there's times to fix it. There is a time to fix it now, and to take accountability and balance your situation out. All right. And next we've got your Prism Oracle here. We've got sweetness. So again, when I see this card, it reminds me of like, yes, life has some scary times and some unfortunate times, but it's also really, really sweet. And there's a lot of positive things that happens. So focus on the sweetness of life. Focus on what you can create, what you love, what you like, what you can do to enjoy it, even though things might look a little chaotic for you right now. Next, we've got energy. Where can you direct this energy, and what energy are you focusing on? Are you focusing on the negative, or are you focusing on the positive and the hopeful? All right. And then here's the stop. So stop doing certain things that will put you in this Five of Pentacles. Stop worrying, stop obsessing, stop doing the things with, I'll say, a lower vibration, right? So again, your things are out of balance. Stop, be aware, and look at what you can do to even it out. And your last Prism card, faith. Have faith that this will all turn around, because it will. Again, things in life go in cycles. And again, once you're up, you can easily fall back down again. So make sure that you take the time to balance, to ground, and to do what needs to be done in order to not feel this Five of Pentacles energy. Have faith that things will, follow through. Have faith in yourself, in your situation. Try not to stress and try not to worry. I know easier said than done, but you are the Empress. You are the nurturer, and sometimes it's hard to nurture yourself and to not feel the stress, right? This is hard, but shine, do what you need to do in order to move past this hurdle and this obstacle. There could be a lot of, things that you need to look at, and it could be overwhelming. There's a sense of overwhelming here too. So just be aware of that. Remember where you're focusing your energy. And next we've got your Wild Goddess cards. These are your last ones. First up, we've got the Healer. And you very well could be represented as a healer, but this, to me, I feel like you need to be the one that heals yourself, if that makes sense. You and possibly someone you care about need to be healed from the effects of past trauma before things can be resolved to your liking. So yeah, make sure that you are taking the time out to really look at what's going on and try to heal those parts that you can. Easier said than done, I know. And we have the Detective here. Again, going through and looking at everything. Look past the veil of illusion that someone is trying to pull over your eyes. That someone could be you, so examine your assumptions. So again, this could be you worrying about things that you don't really need to worry about, or obsessing over things that shouldn't need to be obsessed over, that you're creating that veil, that illusion in and of itself by obsessively worrying. So again, take this with a grain of salt. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. I'm just covering all of what I see here. And next, and your last card here is the Wounded. Interesting. Be gentle with yourself and others, because we have all been wounded in some way, and wounds will always cry out to be healed. Again, yeah, heal, wounded. There's a lot going on for you, hun. But it's going to get better. It's not forever. I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that, it's the holidays. Things are crazy in the world right now, and they're getting even crazier. I see this as, for the majority, the 99% of you, that you're just worried. And again, all it takes is to take a step back from that worry and look at things with a rational thought and see where things can be accounted for and where you can balance them out. So please don't take this in a negative way. Please don't think that your December is going to be chaotic, because it's not. I just see that there's a possibility here that you're worrying too much. You need to stop with the worrying and just take things one day at a time. Find where you can be accountable and where the accountability lies, and balance it all out. All right. Nurture yourself, have compassion for yourself, for your family, for your friends, and, take time for some self-care too with this Healing card and this Wounded card. Really feel like you need to take some time. But yeah, action is needed here. We need to take some action. Have faith that it will all get better. Ground yourself. So, and again, look at this. We've got the Believe ornament. So believe, have faith that it will all get better, because it will. It's not going to stay this way forever. Just like the wreath said, it's not going to stay. You're not going to be down for long. All right. And again, if you do take the advice, things will get better quicker, right? All right, group number 2. Thank you so much for hanging out and for watching this video. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your December. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And thank you again. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hello, my group number 3s. Those of you who chose the Snowflake ornament. We're going to take a look at your Curious Creatures tarot cards first, and then dive into your oracle cards. Alrighty, first up, representing you in the month of December, we've got the 8 of Wands. I love his face so much. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, next up, representing what's going on in the month of December, we've got Death. Ooh, okay. And your advice. We've got the High Priestess. Alrighty. Okay, so lots of change. And everything is happening really quickly. Okay, this Eight of Wands, this is all about movement and fast movement because wands are the energy of fire, which is quick. So you might be feeling like you're going in the month of December. You might feel like things are crazy, chaotic, because again, the Eight of Wands is a movement card. I feel like a lot of blockages are going to open up for you. You're going to be pushing through all of that. Things that felt stuck and stagnant are moving on and you're pushing through. This could indicate travel as well, but since we're talking about you, maybe not so much. There's a possibility there, but the most I see is like you're doing things. You're on the move. You are going. And it makes sense for the month of December. We've got holidays. We've got family. We've got friends. We've got the crazy panini that is just getting crazier and crazier. So shopping, this, etc. There's a lot going on. And so I feel like you are like on the move constantly for the month of December. But what's going on in December? We've got transformation. We've got rebirth. We've got just a whole new cycle coming. So this is exciting. And it may feel a little chaotic because of this Eight of Wands energy, but this death energy here is amazing. I love to see a death card. It means the old you is falling away to create space for the new you, the new situation. So if you were feeling stuck, if things felt like they weren't moving, that you weren't getting ahead, that you were just blocked, this Eight of Wands next to this death card means you're good. You're golden. You're moving forward. You are on the verge of a new cycle. This is really exciting to see. Yeah, letting go and surrendering will help with this. It might feel, like I said, a little chaotic, but the advice here is this High Priestess, which means to go within yourself, to listen to your intuition, to take time out of your day to sit in solitude, in silence, and really sit with it. Sit with the change, sit with yourself. So if you're feeling like you're being you're on the go so much, it's feeling chaotic, you need to rest, do so. The High Priestess says to sit and just be. All right. She sits within the two realms. She's like right in between. So she's there in the physical and she's there in the spiritual. So the advice here is to sit in between there. So meditate. Realize how your gut is reacting. Figure out where your feelings are, because again, change can be scary, change can be chaotic. And I feel like every group today, we're talking about some kind of change. And again, it's the holiday season. It's the it's a new season in the month of December. So a lot of change is happening. But the big takeaway with this advice here is listen to your intuition and be self-aware and embrace the stillness. So being self-aware is knowing what's going on with your body, knowing what's going on with the change, knowing what's going on around you, what energy you bring to the table, and how it's affecting you and how that can affect others around you. So self-awareness, right? Okay, interesting. I'm kind of excited about this. I'm like really jazzed to see that this is happening because again, you have two big major arcana cards here. This is a huge change here. And everything's happening quickly with this Eight of Wands. So again, if you're feeling like it's too chaotic, if you're feeling like it's too fast, sit in stillness. Okay? Don't get overwhelmed. Let's dive into your oracle cards. First up, we've got your Moonology manifestation cards. We've got reveal what needs to be seen. Okay, so that is very much the High Priestess energy there. So when you're going through this, what do you need to see? What do you need to reveal with all of this? Very much like a moon tarot card, like unveiling. Again, she sits behind a veil, or she has a veil behind her, excuse me, in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. So reveal what needs to be seen. What are you releasing? What are you letting go of? What are you wanting to take with you in this next phase? And then attune to the divine. Amazing. Yeah, attune to your intuition, listen to it, listen to your gut. Again, it's that little voice that says, no, take that left turn instead of going right. There's a reason I want you to take that left turn. There's a reason why that keeps nagging at your brain. That's the little voice. And meditation can come in many different forms. So if it's too hard for you to sit still and do the traditional meditation, try coloring, try cooking, allow your thoughts to go in and out of your brain. And then sometimes you have that aha moment when you meditate and you're like, oh, that's what I needed to look at, or that's why I'm feeling this way. So again, reveal what needs to be seen by attuning to the divine. And the divine is within all of us. Whenever we listen to our intuition, do divination, we are attuning to the divine. It is within all of us. All right, next up we have your messages from your spirit guides, animal spirit guides oracle. Excuse me. First up, we've got Penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. This death energy, I love it. Yes. We are definitely getting away from all of that ick. So this is determination, focus, self-confidence, respect, gracefulness, clarity, and awareness and intention. Love it. Next up, we've got Chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get answers to your question. Love it. Again, attune to your divine intuition. And next up, we've got Snow Leopard. Take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. Love it. Love it. Okay. Next up, we have your Yule Seasons of the Witch Yule. And the first one is Silent Night. If by night the world should sleep, a sleep so deep the silence be deafening, there would sound nothing at all, nothing would sound. Okay, sorry. I thought it was me not being able to read correctly, but and I just turned to it. All right, so meditation, peace, and stillness. Love it. You are being guided to pause, to reevaluate your situation. Now is not the time to move forward with your plans just yet, and you may even find your goals coming to a complete standstill. Something isn't working, and you need this time to reassess your progress before moving forward. You may even need to release your situation altogether and consider a new path to your desires. Silent Nights offers further guidance. Take this time to meditate and find inner peace. You could be stuck in older repeating patterns that have created blind spots where your situation is concerned. Perhaps you are investing in a situation that has not repaid you for some time. Or it may be that you're given more than you have to offer and it's time to cut your losses. Consider this pause a blessing and take this moment to shift your perspective. And we've got Crone. Thy wisdom befriends the honor in which weaves within blood, a harrowing call from the depths of your sacredness. All right. Wisdom, lessons, and honor. The wisest among us are the ones who lived and experienced life for many years. They are the ones who know where to look and how to see past illusions. They are the ones who greet us with warm eyes and tight hugs, who we know will love us no matter our faults. If you have a wise crone of a woman in your life, hold on to them dearly, for they have wisdom far beyond your years. Pulling crone is a sign to seek guidance from someone more experienced. Your situation may need another party to act as a mediator or to help you see things from an unbiased point of view. It is likely to be a woman or someone with a womanly quality to help you. This person may be a family member, but may also be someone who is not related but feels like a mother, grandmother, or sister. Just remember, wisdom deserves respect and humility. When seeking knowledge, be willing to consider that you're seeking help because you do not know all of the answers. So, wisdom, you might need a little bit of a second party to help you through working with your intuition or working through this change or transformation, and that is okay. Sometimes we need a little help. But this is basically just all about listening to your intuition to help propel it forward, to heighten it. There's a rebirth and a transformation going on, and this could indicate you, how do I want to put this? Not creating, but like leveling up with your intuition, right? You needing to use it to help push you through to the next experience here, to the next cycle. Ooh, I love this. All right. And next we've got your Prism Oracle. We've got, oh, we got the ghost. Oh, I love this little guy so much. Anything cartoony ghost I'm here for. It just makes me smile in so many ways. So when this card comes up in a reading, it may be because a ghost from your past has been paying you a visit. Your ghost may be something unresolved or repressed, or a person or situation from your past. Pay attention to what is coming up emotionally during this time. Why do you think this ghost is coming to you now? And what is it here to teach you? So again, this could be because you are going through this transition, this transformation. So there could be past emotions or lingering emotions, thought patterns. It could be people. It could be, what is the word? Habits that are like not letting go, that are sticking with you. And why are they continually to stick? Like, do you need to let them go, or do they need to come with you? Like, take a hard look at what this is, reveal what that needs to be seen. What are you needing to leave behind to go into this next phase? Okay. Next up, we've got comfort. So take comfort in the fact that this is happening. All right. Again, it reminds me of the silent night. Take a pause, do some self-care. All right. Take comfort. This is a good thing. This transformation, transition is a good thing. Take comfort in that. All right. And, make sure that you're doing that self-care, because again, every time we go through a transition, every change, it can be chaotic. So what do we need to do? Sit with it. Sit in solitude, sit in your comfort. Find a place that is comfortable to you to do all of this work with. All right. Find your comfort DVDs, your comfort shows, your comfort food. It's okay to splurge a little. Next, we've got consciousness. Yeah, you're elevating, you're leveling up. Your intuition, your consciousness, you are connected to the universal consciousness too. So when you are listening to your intuition, you can tap into the universal consciousness as well. All right. And it's interesting that we have both gray cards here. Oh, or excuse me, white is what they're calling it. Calm, emptiness or nothingness, but it's associated with peace and surrender, clarity. So consciousness is our ability to feel and sense what is around us and within us, and to tap into a deeper universal connection. Allow yourself to go beyond yourself and your ego. Tune into this consciousness deeply as you move forward on your journey. And your last one is flow. Go with this flow. And again, water, sign of healing, of intuition, of emotion. Go with that flow. If you guys are watching the Wheel of Time series or have read the book, my husband has loved that series. So I know a little bit about it, but we started watching the show. And there's a scene where she has to surrender to the flow of the river. Highly, highly poignant. And that's what that reminds me of. Anyway, just go with this. All right. And your last cards here are your Wild Goddess Oracle. First up, we've got the Humorist. Interesting. Says the refreshing joy, exhilaration, and skills learned from creative play and laughter are their own reward and can help you solve problems. So what brings you joy? Things that help you not focus so much on the chaos or the uncomfortable parts of change. What are some things that can help you propel you into this change in a positive way, in a playful way, in a fun way, right? And next we've got the Warrioress. Love it. You have the ability to conquer your fears and faults and the right to defend who you are, who you love, and what you believe in. So yeah, I feel like this whole thing for like the majority of you is you coming into your own with your intuition and you honing your gifts. I don't know why, but that's what I see the most of here. Going with your flow, leaving your past beliefs that don't fit, the societal things that don't fit behind, and tapping into your gifts. Again, change. Interesting. I love this. All right. Yay. Feel like the Target lady. All right. And your last card here is the Shadow. Ooh. Making a friend and ally of your shadow side is necessary for becoming your authentic self, a key element of true success. So shadow work. Again, fantastic. So yeah, there's a few things that can be taken from this group, but for the most part, it's going to come fast. There's a lot of movement happening in the month of December. And if you were feeling like your intuition or your third eye has been blocked, it's going to be very unblocked in the month of December. Things are opening up. Allow yourself to open up to your intuition and the universal consciousness. Go with the flow. Use your intuition to help you problem solve. The dark past of your time, the last cycle is ending. You can surrender and move forward. Only take with you what you want to now. This is a new cycle, a new phase. Attune to the divine. If you need help with this new phase and this new chapter, seek out the people that can help comfort and give you wisdom. So yeah, this is kind of amazing. Again, this could also be that you guys are just in a new transition phase and that you need to take time out to listen to your gut to see what needs to be done and how you need to move forward, and how to problem solve and move with it. So just sit still, be quiet for a little bit, be in tune with your gut and what your gut wants you to hear, and use that information to move forward. But yeah, hands down, blockages are going to be coming unblocked. There's a lot of movement coming, and there's huge changes and transformations happening in your life. And a lot of you are going to feel like a rebirth happening, and that's amazing. I am really excited. I'm hyped for this. Let me know if this resonates down in the comment section for you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And please have a wonderful rest of your December. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Thank you again, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.